Oh, I don't know why I did that. Hi. If you're not on Reddit, it's a magical place where people go there to pretend like they know what they're talking about. What do I use Reddit for? Research. Specific types of research. Don't look at me like that. If there's something that you like, there is a 95% chance that there is a subreddit on Reddit. I've been using Reddit for a while, and if you haven't been on Reddit, there is a little subreddit called Ask Gay Bros, where people write in asking questions about things they want to ask gay people. And the things that are on there are hilarious and also a little bit sad. Oh, I'm going to be responding and reacting to a couple Reddit threads that I've seen that I think are very interesting and hilarious or spicy. Let's get to it. Today at the gym, something happened that shook me. I was wearing a crop top, something I've worn plenty of times before and always felt confident in. Out of nowhere, a guy yells at me across the gym. Crop top on? What the fuck, man? I froze. For a second, I just stood there, unsure what to say or do. I've been out of the closet for over 10 years. I built confidence over time, but this was the first time someone said something so openly homophobic to me in public and in the place where I work. I manage this gym, by the way. It caught me completely off guard. I felt my anxiety spike, and honestly, I haven't been able to shake it off since. Props on wearing a crop top. That takes a lot of confidence to wear one. Even I am starting to wear one, but not like a full crop top, just like a diet crop top. I'm so sorry this homophobic guy made a snide remark about your outfit. Also, that guy. Wear whatever you want. You're the manager. And also, are you distracting anyone? Are you hurting anyone? No. Next. Met this guy on a snorkeling cruise last weekend. He was a photographer. We got to talking for a while and I wasn't 100% sure we were flirting, but by the end of the convo, I was like, okay, yeah, we're flirting. I followed him on IG and made sure to let him know on my way off the boat. He followed me back right away, so I decided to shoot my shot and ask him to grab a drink the following week as we were going to be in the same city. He suggested dinner, which definitely made me think it was a date. So that's what we did. But within 10 minutes, he mentioned a girlfriend. He was a super interesting guy and we had a totally pleasant dinner, but damn it, I wanted a shot of romance or at least a spicy evening. My new motto is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I'm not at all mad about it, just a little bummed in the moment. What I know about straight guys is they will always say that they have a girlfriend or a wife within 30 seconds of meeting them. Probably because if you're not talking about sports, then they don't know what to talk about. I've fallen in love with a straight guy before. Not fallen in love, but I do crush on straight guys. If you're straight, I will most likely have a crush on you more so than an actual gay guy. But good job for you. You asked someone out. Yay. Inspiring. I've lost about 40 pounds since last year and still have some more work to do. I'm doing it mainly for my health to avoid being diabetic and lower my blood pressure. But my gosh, has it made a difference in how I'm treated. The amount of attention I get on apps is night and day difference, and today I walked into a Lululemon and the amount of smiles and greetings I got was insane. Just a few months ago, I walked into the same store and nobody gave a shit. LOL. I know this has been studied and proven before, but damn, it's just weird when you experience it firsthand. I don't know what pretty privilege is like, but I've heard it's fun. I have experienced it secondhand with my friends who are very ridiculously good looking, where all the attention goes to them. And I'm just like, hey. What's nice about having pretty friends is when they get the attention and free stuff, usually you get to have that free stuff secondhand. I also work in the industry, so I've seen the doors that you can walk through when you're just ridiculously good looking. I'm not walking through those doors. I'm walking behind the people who walk through those doors. But that's really fun. But also good for you for like losing all that weight and focusing on your health. We love. But what I like about you is you most likely have a way better personality than someone who's just been hot their entire life. But does personality matter when you're hot? No. I, 21 male, am moving into a new place and my dad and stepmom are putting together a shelf while I was putting my laundry into my new dresser. My dad was pissing my stepmom off, so he came over to chat and starts digging through my laundry basket. Then he stops and clears his throat. I turn around and see my dad stretching the waistband of my jock, and he looks at me amused with himself before rubber banding my jock into my face, then walks out of the room, no word said. That is the beginning to a porno. So he found your jock. Whatevs. It's not like he found lube or a dildo or something inappropriate. Just say you play sports. Woo. Since turning 26, my Grindr DMs have been flooded with messages from younger guys saying they're looking for a daddy boyfriend. They're usually about 20. Disregarding the fact that I am way too young to reach daddy status, they're really starting to grow on me. I never thought it would happen, but they're just so sweet and innocent. They only talk about silly stuff like homework. And then they want lots of cuddles. Ooh. I used to only date men who are my age or older, but this is fun too. 26 and you're a daddy? Make it make sense. 26 as a dad. You are a young dad if you're 26. However, I have seen some 26-year-olds and y'all look really grown up. I've seen some 26-year-olds that look like they're 35. Huh? I feel daddy is an energy. It's not necessarily an age. If you exude daddy energy, you exude daddy energy. Also, twinks will never go out of style. Every decade, there's like a new twink, so just enjoy it. I remember when I was 18 and I thought 25 was like ancient. Look at me now. I say, hit those twinks. Not hit them. Oh, hit up those twinks. Hi all. First thing, I've been with my BF for 3 months, I think. I genuinely think I love this man and I think he has material to be married in some point. Last night, I was checking his watch and found out he was sexting a guy he used to talk to before me. He invited him to his new apartment. I called him and decided to finish the relationship. Finish the relationship? Do you mean end the relationship? He has been trying to talk to me, but I blocked him everywhere since it's really painful and it's hurting me badly. Today, he came over to my house to pick up some stuff he'd left there, including his watch. He found out I was working out and went straight to my gym. He cried so much. Oh, Jesus. And actually made it look like it was a mistake. And clearly he knew what he was doing and still decided to cheat on me. He wanted an appropriate closure after I told him I was going to vanish from his life. He was destroyed and asked for another opportunity. Our relationship was, I think, really beautiful. He was romantic and a really beautiful human being. Blah, 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 blah. Now, the reason why I'm writing this is because I would like to know what you guys think. Should I give him another chance or let it die? Let it die. Bye. Also, how old are you guys? Are you guys like 18? Because this sounds very dramatic to me. Also, this is why technology, y'all gotta like cover your steps. Change the name. Make sure that notifications and all the details don't show up on your lock screen. If you're talking to a new boy, name him in your contact list something else. Name him dad or mom. I don't know. I shouldn't be giving tips on how to cheat or how to cover up your cheating. You know who you are. My ex and I broke up about a year ago. Very amicable, no bad blood, and we were genuinely friends after. Things just didn't pan out. I still care for and spoke highly of him. Well, turns out he cheated on me during our 3-year relationship somewhere around the middle mark, and this info came directly from him. When I found out, I felt absolutely destroyed. Question for the fellow gays. Have you ever experienced something similar, and how did it affect/not affect you? First of all, you broke up and it was amicable, and then you found out later that half of the relationship he was cheating on you? Cut him out. Now you have to relive everything, every little moment. He could have told you sooner. He lied to you, and it does not mean you got to be friends with him. I've become friends with some Gen Z gays. They really don't hook up unless they find love. What's going on? Are the boys okay? I think the Gen Z gays are definitely hooking up. Just maybe not as much as you are, Tyler. Like, how many loads a day are you thinking of getting? They're doing things. They have more access to things. Maybe they just have more access to like the adult stuff sooner than maybe generations above them did. So they're just like, okay, I don't need to be physical because I've been looking at porn since I was like 8. Nope, cut that. I live with one housemate, and sometimes I walk around shared areas of the house wearing just boxer briefs and a tank top. I never asked him if he was comfortable with it, but when I've been around him like that, he doesn't seem to notice. He doesn't seem bothered and acts totally normal. He's never worn boxer briefs or similar around me, so I wonder if I'm overstepping without realizing it. I'm wondering what the general consensus is. Is it something that I should have cleared with my housemate first, or should I just keep doing it? I think we're going to need some visual references so we can see how inappropriate you're being. So send me some photos and I will be the judge of whether or not it's inappropriate. Okay, Reddit's fun. I didn't do anything like super inappropriate, but maybe we'll do that for another video. Okay, here's a random photo that I didn't know where to post. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Do y'all hear that cricket?